Okay, today we're going to go through and we're going to show you how to change the carburetor on this weed eater. Now, if you decide that you don't want to change the entire carburetor, you can do adjustments on the carburetor itself. There's these two little ports right here, and they have to be dialed left and right. They're very hard to reach. It takes a certain tool. I'll link all these tools in the description if you need anything, as well as the carburetor. If you don't have that tool, you don't want to purchase it for this one time, there is a couple hacks that you can use. Take a regular big pin, pull the guts out of that, it'll slide over the end of these, and you can shove it over and turn it. A lot of times you can adjust these and you can go into the jets and manipulate everything, but a lot of times it winds up being more headache than it's worth, and it's just easier to change the carburetor. So first we'll take out these two screws. The only thing that's attached is this lever here, which is going to control the throttle. You have a new seal that's going to come with, so you're going to take this seal off, put your new seal on. And the last part is going to be here. And this is going to be your push reservoir as far as being able to prime the system and get the fuel in there. If you need to change that, the kit will also come with new ones. You just take off these two screws, lift that off, put the new one in, and put the two screws back on. Okay, the last part is going to be these fuel lines. Take the lid off. And you're going to need to put these back into these ports here, because a lot of times, but if you're going to need to replace this, these may be cracked and worn. If they're okay, you can leave them alone. Some kind of lubricant on here, and push this through. Once you feed that through and it's in there, inside the fuel tank, you can bring it out just like this. At that point, then I would recommend putting the fuel filter on. So you just push this on like that, and then that's going to be inside the fuel. And you already have this line through here because you already fed it through. So then all you got to do is map out how far you need and cut that length and reattach it. Same goes for this. There's no filter line for this one. So once you push this in there, you have it down inside, bring it out here, cut it out. All right, once you have all of your lines in, your fuel filter, all of your new seals and everything, then you can reassemble it. So all you're going to do is put your cap back on your fuel tank here. There is a filter, or sorry, there is a seal that's going to come right here as well. So you're going to make sure that that one's put on there. Okay, now you feed that down, make sure it's all cleaned off, and go ahead and reassemble. And that's it, you're done. Like I said, this is a really easy fix. The hardest thing is just getting these lines in. Once you're finished putting all that through, just close this up. It's ready to go. You're going to go ahead and prime your system, go through your steps, and get it turned on. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel.